Well, hi, welcome back. I'm in a little different location. I know it looks like a woods to you, and it is a woods, but it is up in Toluja Falls, Georgia, North Georgia, and we are on a trail. We're on the Panther Creek Trail, and it's quite a trail. Let me show you. This is a trail that has been here for many years, and you'll notice one of the obstacles that you need to yeah, the one you have to get through is the roots that are in the coming up out of the trail, and the logs you have to climb over top of. There's stones, there's obstacles. Oh man, it is up and it is down, and there are stumps sticking up, and it is just quite an amazing trail. You can hear the Panther Creek in the background, and there's quite an obstacle right there. Wow, let me turn this off so I get over that thing. I'm going to try to talk to you as I walk. If all of a sudden I go out of the picture, it's because I fell down. You know, there's obstacles in the Christian life, and the path that God has called us to walk with Him. There are obstacles. There are difficulties that come along, whether it's physical illnesses, whether it's a troubled person in your life, maybe in your family, maybe at work, maybe in church, and just difficulties that you face. You know, I think there's one common denominator of all those struggles and trials that God has called us to, and it's to show us our need for Him, to show us that in ourselves dwells no good thing and we can't accomplish it. And the more we fail, the more we struggle, the more we sometimes fall on the trail, shows us how much we need Him, shows us how desperately we need Him, and that in ourselves we can't do it. I'll show you one more thing about the trail. You'll notice this is a trail that many have walked before, that has been blazoned, that has been carved out of the woods. You know, Christ is our forerunner. Christ is the one who led the way through His crucifixion and through His resurrection, and He is our federal head, if you will. It's no longer Adam, it's Christ. And there are many men and women who have walked this trail before us and patted it down and given us great insights and wisdom. And man, we just need to draw from that and continue to walk the trail and the path that so many have walked before and that Christ created for us. Hey, this trail is going somewhere. I'll be right back. I'll show you. We have made it down to a riverbed area. Look like a camping area down here at Panther Creek, and there's where a campfire was, where some enjoyed and sitting on the rocks, maybe telling stories in the evening. You know, I often look back over my Christian life and over the years of the church, the thousands of years, and I think of the great men and women that have walked with God and camped before me. I think of Oswald Chambers, I think of Spurgeon, I think of Luther and Knox and Zwingli, all the great reformers. And we're treading a path that they have walked. We're one and the same with them. Of course, the goal of all this is living waters, the stream. Let me show you. You know, I think of that old story that Joshua was picking out some warriors, and I think of those who came down to the riverbank and lapped the water with their hands. And well, there you go. There's Karen enjoying the streams of water, the refreshment. She's hot and sweaty. That's how the Lord is to us. That's how Christ is to us. He's refreshing, He's pure, and you notice the river never ends. It just keeps flowing and flowing. Karen, did you enjoy that? As we continue to walk, and I'm not quite sure where we're going with all this filming, but you'll notice the trail's easier now. The roots are gone, the rocks are gone, it's level ground. Sometimes it's like that, and thank God for those times and moments when it's easy. But we don't grow much, probably, in those times. Maybe God gives us a little vacation or break or time to solidify the growth that we've experienced, but I know this walk, I know this trail we're on, this Panther Creek, and I know that roots and stones and hard climbing are ahead. But I'm thankful. You know, when life's good and times are, and the health is good and family's good and work's good, just enjoy it. Don't look over your shoulder, just enjoy it. Just know that tougher trails are coming. It's all about a destination. It's all about the journey, isn't it? Ooh, I don't mind telling you, I'm tired. We're probably about 2.5 to 3 miles into it, getting close to the destination, the waterfall. And I don't mind telling you, don't tell Karen this, but I'm exhausted. I'm sweating all over. She seems like fresh as a daisy. She seems like this walk isn't bothering her. Every time I suggest, let's turn back, she goes, no, we're not turning back. We're gonna walk this walk. What have I created here? I better catch up. I'll be back. You know, sometimes we need encouragement from other believers that are walking the fight and walking the race and running the race and walking the walk and fighting the fight. Let me get it straight. And that's what Karen's doing for me right now. You know, sometimes I sense I'm strong in the Lord, and other times Karen seems strong in the Lord, and maybe sometimes I encourage her, and most of the time she encourages me. Well, we need each other, don't we? This is not a walk we walk alone. You need other believers. Oh, there she's waiting on me. Hold on. That's what I'm talking about right there. Obstacles. How we were on a smooth footing a few minutes ago, but now it's up next to the rock. It's up that path. It's time to walk this thing and follow the Lord through some really difficult circumstances. Boy, that's one determined woman right there. Let me see if I can follow her. Well, there it is, the destination. That is Panther Creek Falls, and it is beautiful. And quite a journey took us down here, quite a hike. And you know, it's important in the Christian life to remember that there is a destination. And I know your first thought is maybe heaven, and that's true, that's the destination, but there's another destination I want you to think about, and it's growing to the point where Christ is formed in you. Growing to the point where people, and you'll never be perfect, we'll never get to the place where we got it all together, we never blow it. But there's a difference in a life that's yielded to Christ, where Christ is living his life again. It's a beautiful thing to behold, and that's always important to keep the mind on the destination as you walk the path, that sometimes is very difficult. Well, it's time to say goodbye, and we're going to head back on a walk. Wow, all the way back. Hey, hope this has been helpful to you. It's been a lot of fun for us to make, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.